It's Tisha and Lo. Oh, hey YouTube, it's Tisha and Lolo, and we are back for another video. Today we will be talking about our first and second years together. As we explained in our introduction, is we've been together going on 16 years, coming up here in a few days. So we decided to come and start bringing you guys some of our ins and outs throughout the years. So here we go. Year 1 and 2
Was
of our
fantastic.
relationship.
I think that was the most important part. That how we stayed together so long.
Yeah, I guess that part.
Yeah,
We just got us stuck.
because you gotta remember we just was supposed to, be
Be
friends with
supposedly.
benefits.
But anywho, so we met in early, I say August, but she say September. But when did we meet, Letitia?
We met in September, the end of September.
We met at the end of September.
Yes, and that's when we was friends with benefits when we first met.
That is not true, because if we met in the end of September, our anniversary is September 27th. So how does that
I said towards the end of September.
towards the end of September? But anyway, we've been celebrating our anniversary on September 27th for the last 16 years, so that's where it's gonna stay. Anyway,
Even though we officially got together in October.
so she said. So, with that being said, in September, Letitia actually, we didn't meet face to face for a while. Letitia actually left in September to go to New York for a sister's wedding and her program graduation. We did talk on the phone while she was gone. She came back to
And she was
Georgia.
already calling me her boo.
She came back to Georgia.
She liked to
And-
talk. She liked to talk. I was giving.
She came back to Georgia and we saw each other. Started our friend with benefit, quote unquote. And soon after that we got together, so that's why we call our anniversary September 27th, although she's trying to say October something now. But I'm not we're not gonna say that.
Anyway, however it may come, it's gone on 16 years, and it's not been an easy road, but we grateful to have each other because we are spoiled to death with
Very-
our company with each other.
Very much.
And but our first year was funny because when we met, everything, I wasn't working. I had just came out of the church program that I was in for drugs, and I had been clean and been here for a little bit, and I didn't have a job, and she was working, and established, so she kind of helped me out a little bit.
I saw some kind of potential. I don't know what I was seeing, but
I'm still trying to figure out what that potential was.
Yeah,
Potential was.
that's
But
why I'm
anyway.
going to the eye doctor next week. Anyway, she came back. We got together and made it official, as we call it, September 27th. Then in December, she turned around and had to leave again.
Yeah, my aunt passed away, and
So she had.
it was devastating to our whole family. So,
Yeah.
I had to go, and we did that.
And we continued to talk every day because she wanted to make sure I wasn't.
Giving my friends with benefits stuff away.
At that time, she was living with her son father. I was living with my mom, so we were just in between visiting each other at each other's places. February 9th, 2003, I actually got my first apartment, and we continued to see each other there back and forth.
And I got a job.
Yeah, and she got a job soon after, because you got your job in March. You started working in March.
Yeah.
So February, I had the apartment like a couple of weeks before you got the job, actually, I think.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and me being the small person I was trying, dip and dab over there, but I was helping my son. We was helping each other raise our son, so that's why I was still living there, and he was helping me out, which is my best friend. We was better off being friends than really trying to be together. So,
Right.
but you know, and I was going back and forth, and that really became a hassle for me because I wanted to help her and be with her, but I had to be with my son and raise him because that's what I wanted to do. Since you know I had my drug issues, which we would get into that some other time, but um, other than that, you know, I just it's like I can't keep going back and forth and working, so it was became too much. And she eventually came because I wasn't taking my son, and he couldn't have him since I was clean to himself either. So and I wasn't leaving him. So we talked and decided that she'll move in there with us, and which he had a 3-bedroom house. So he had his room, we had our room, and my son had his room. And it was a little rocky at first because my son had to get used to her in my life, and he just was really getting me back in his life. So they kind of clashed a little bit, but now,
Inseparable. That's my baby.
yeah.
Anyway. Yes, so we live, well, I moved in with her and the son, father, and the son. I say it was April of 2003 because I didn't stay in my apartment very long. However, we did sublet it out to Letitia's uncle. He stayed there for a few months, so I didn't have to break a complete lease. So we stayed at the son's father house from about 2003 to 2007. That's when we got our apartment together. At that time, our child was older. He understood things a little better, so we was able to maneuver. And actually, we went from one house to another with her son's father. Then got our apartment. We stayed in our apartment from 2007 to 2008 when we got the house that we're in now. We'll show y'all to a little bit later on down the line. Got into our house in 2008. Then September the, well, yeah, 2003. Yeah, I was working with my mom at that point, God rest her soul, at the doctor's office. I was a little front office clerk with her. But prior to that, I did work at quite a few different culinary endeavors throughout my life. That's the field I came from. That's the field I love. Went from that.
And as you can see, I love it too.
Yeah, because she showed know how to.
Cause she know how to
Yeah,
cook.
she done got a little thick in the hips. So yeah, I went to, from, worked at the doctor's office with my mom until her demise in 2005. But that's just the little basics over the beginning part of our relationship.
But to really just go back, I mean, we hope to put up pictures of showing like when we first got together, that it was fun. We used to do a whole lot of things because, I mean, we was free and, broke, young, dumb.
Didn't have all the responsibilities we have now.
Yeah, so
we traveled, took trips, did little mini vacations and things like that. So it was really, really nice the first couple of years as we grew to know each other. I don't know why I like her or liked her or whatever, because I don't think I like her.
Because you ain't had no choice. This charm is the charm is the charm.
Whatever. But anyway, so a couple of the adventures that we had in the first couple of years we were together was...
Yeah, like I said, I had graduated from a church program, and when I did first come back to Georgia, my son father helped me out, and it took really one night for us to know that this ain't gonna work. It just wasn't working. And like I said, me and him, we the best of friends. He's my best friend. He's there when I need him. I'm there when he need me. And we have our quarrels with our son, but because he has his own point of view of raising, and I have mine. Mm-hmm. But as far as like me and her being together, we got together and I was just like, still in my, oh, this ain't right and this ain't what God got for me and all that. So I was kind of broke it off a little bit. I think that lasted maybe like a week, maybe, because I don't know. I tried to see this other guy, and that just didn't work. It didn't work. Because when I saw her again, I just knew like I love this woman, and I don't see myself without her, and also to express by me coming out of a church program and everything. I didn't smoke, I didn't drink, but due to living in the house with her and my baby daddy, I'm only playing. Cause you do what you want to do, really. But I mean, I started smoking cigarettes and I started drinking and stuff. So me and her went through a rough patch, really, after that. And not in the beginning, because I didn't drink, like I said, or anything like that. And we was able to do things, got a job, and really, we was just pretty much, enjoying each other and ourselves and life, and you know and we had a couple tragedies after, because like she said, with her mom passing away, and then a year later the woman of my heart, my grandma passed away, and I took that hard, and then that's when, prior before that, I had started drinking or whatever, but I took that pretty bad, and I was just kind of got out of control and with the drinking and stuff, and she stood by me. I mean drinking and driving, and it just was really out of control to the point, that she really helped me, because I'm here to tell y'all, like, I love people and I love life, and I thank God, I truly do thank God for that. I never got a DUI, or I never hit anybody or killed myself or anything like that, because the thought alone, waking up, then you sober and knowing that you did something that you wouldn't do in the norm, to me is devastating. So to anybody out there that's done it, or experienced it in their lives, my heart goes out to you, and I thank God that he saved me from that, because I'd be destroyed. And I thank him for using her to help me, because she would take my keys, and I don't care how much I holler, scream, kick the shout, I wasn't getting on keys. So, and it didn't matter how I let my friends, let her go and whatever. No. Then, she don't even have a license. One time, like, she had to drive, and she did it. She's like, I wouldn't drive with her while I was sober. So, but she got us home safely.
I got a permit. So
yeah, you got a permit, but I'm just trying to say you don't drive. Yes, out of these 16 years, she really. Out of my she still got a permit.
I still got a permit. So it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm good. We got home, right? You still here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. I have several steps.
But just to say,
you gotta put on all 4 seatbelts and the helmet. So
I know how to
what
drive.
She's talking about. She know how to, drive people crazy.
Yeah, whatever. But just to say, our relationship wasn't perfect in the beginning, but I guess, what we thought we were going to be, just friends with the benefits and all that, it just didn't mean to be. And sometimes, I don't care what people say. I'm not going to, don't get me wrong, like I tell her the same thing. I don't know, and I'm not going to say to me, because of what the Bible says, no, it's not right. But I've had this battle about, what, sex I'm going to love. and I've tried to, be with men and stuff, and it's just always been where I meet somebody because I've done had long relationships, but this is the longest. But I meet somebody that captures my heart, and I mean, and the thing that's so beautiful about us is we believe in just real love. It's not just physical, and we know that's what keeps us together, because it ain't like, oh, this is the greatest person in the world, or
Right.
they don't have issues and things of
Right.
that nature.
We have them. Trust me, we have them.
Yeah. But we learn to love each other through it, and is just, I mean, I honest to goodness, I don't see myself being with anybody else for the rest of my life. And I thank God for that. And because, I mean,
She's just like my cookie.
yeah, but like I told y'all, I'm still friends with benefits. I like that too. So,
Yeah, benefit packages.
hey, look, hey, that's 2 out of 3. You can't beat it. Cause she coco. But I mean, for us to still, be together, it's just awesome, because we looking like, God darn, 16 years. It's like, that's not nothing. To sneeze at. And I mean, it's like I said, it's still a process, and we just really want to share that with y'all. But starting when we started out, we didn't see each other to see, that we would make it this far, because we, like I told you, shoot, we still don't like each other.
Right, we
We
don't
love
like
each other.
but we love each other. We overcome, we communicate, we get over it and roll on to the next thing. And
Yeah.
although it gets frustrating and it gets tiring, we still realize that who really gonna put up with you like I do? Who really gonna put up with me like she do? It's a variation of things that happen.
I mean, for me, honestly, it's like, I ain't got time to be training nobody else. So, to put up with my madness and what I'm going to do, or if they're going to still be here with me, watch my dirt draws, And like I said, we make it happen, and most of all, stopped. That's all we got. What is that? Drive update? What the hell? Oh, I knew my mouth was dry.
You're talking crazy. It's all over. Bye, girl.
Oh.
Anyway, I don't know what just happened, but whatever, technical glitch.
But we, like I said, we just holding on, and it's just like, I don't want to explore. What is there to explore when, I already done explored and climbed the mountain. Hell, it's fresh air up here. It's still a little rocky, but I ain't got time to climb another mountain. I found happiness. My heart is happy when I wake up next to her, and it's just like I told y'all. It's a beautiful thing when you just really, really just can be with someone that loves you unconditionally, and you love them unconditionally.
Makes a difference. Makes a big
It
difference.
really do, because I mean, we aggravate to
y'all
each
ain't know.
other. We
Half the
are.
stuff we've been through. You'll be like, how did y'all
You'll
make
get
it?
it.
But you'll know, because we're going to definitely be on here talking about our things that we've been through, because we still go through things to this day. Nothing is peaches and cream. We still argue and go through our changes. I get aggravated at her probably 7 days a week or 9 days a week, or however many days that I have enough nerves for you. But she didn't show me I had nerves I didn't have, didn't even know I had. So yeah, she manages to get on those too.
Yeah.
But
But like we said, for our first years, and just just a little advice, when you're with someone and they're willing to sacrifice for you, just as much as you're willing to sacrifice for them. You know, I really hope that y'all could see that that's something to hold on to. Because when you giving, and all they doing is taking, psh, you better take yourself somewhere else.
Right.
Because it's just like you want to change people, and we want them, you know, because we feel like we love that person and we feel like we can change them. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you can't change it, but things can change. Like
Yeah,
even
things
us,
can
we were a
change.
certain way in the beginning that we're not anymore. So things.
But you have to see the willingness, because I mean, she saw because she knew that that wasn't me, and I, you know, went through it, and she went through it with me. Like I said, with the drinking and driving, and she went through that with me, and when I was sober, it was just like. If I didn't have to go nowhere, I wouldn't even go out the house, because I couldn't believe I did what I did, you know. But regardless, you know, it could be, you know, mind altering when you're drinking and stuff. And, you know, I would let it when I'm drinking and I'm having fun and enjoying it and getting buzzed up, you know. I was just out of control. And I mean, I didn't want to go back to doing drugs or anything except once, but we'll tell that story too later. Mm-hmm. But thank God it did not happen.
Amen.
And so I am still drug free since 1999. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you know, but it's just, you know, to have somebody to know you for really who you are and to stand by you, because, you know, like, she had her stuff and I stood by her. Right. And I mean, it wasn't like, you know, detrimental. It was just she cuckoo, but I still was here because she done hit me and everything, and I, you know,
I'm tough.
Whatever.
I just don't take her mess the way she used to get taken. So guess what?
Whatever.
But
you still here?
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, bye.
Yeah. You ain't say bye yet. Anyway,
I said bye a couple of times.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, we did say bye, but you ain't left. You say bye all you want to. But I ain't went nowhere. We don't go nowhere. I'm the one usually go out the door, but shoot,
I
be
drive,
back.
so
yeah.
She can't go. Crazy, so, but anyway,
she tell me how I pack up my groceries.
Her grocery bag, like I told her, a suitcase is designed to take you places. A grocery bag you bring back to the house. So she always end up back at the house. So she ain't going nowhere. Mm-hmm. She even learned her lesson about that. Now she don't pack no bag. She just go downstairs to her own separate hole until she get it together. So how about that?
Yeah, leave her alone.
Yeah, because she don't understand what it means by please, not right now. Please, not right now. Oh, but I don't want to know. I don't want to hear it.
Until I say I want something to eat.
And even then, I get big mad. I'll cook myself something. Don't cook her something. I'll make her grilled cheese.
When have you ever did that?
I've made a grilled cheese on a couple of occasions. Didn't make you one. I have cooked before and didn't feed you.
I must have been drunk. I don't remember that.
Exactly, you was. So you get nothing.
But I'm here to tell y'all, like, I mean, you gotta have somebody. Then that's what I mean, to, you know, willing to stand by you just as much as you stand by them. And then, you know, because I've seen relationships, and like I said, I've been in long-term relationships, but, you know, when the thrill is gone, it's just gone. So, you know, and then other things come into factor, like being on drugs, but, you know, but, so I've had and experienced love before, you know, but to really have somebody that, I mean, truly just loves me, no matter what they say. Oh, I'm tired, da da da, and you know, but just still love you.
I get tired. Trust me, I get tired, but
yeah, and so do I.
I talk and I talk and I talk.
So do I. Talk, talk, talk. But like I said, the way we envision it, just, being cut buddies and stuff like that,
Right. Who would have thought?
we've been cutting
16
it
years.
up for 16
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
years. So, that's why I just say God is great, like, because to me, it's all about really just loving someone, no matter what, people tell you or the situation may be, when you know that this person is worth loving,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Right.
and they know you are worth loving. It lasts, because I mean, chivalry is not dead and love is not dead, and people can stay together even though the voice, because I mean, to me, get some people get married for the wrong reasons, and then and then too, some people change not to grow closer
Mm-hmm.
when they get married like they was in the beginning, and it changes the dynamics of their
Right.
relationship and their feelings for each
Right.
other. But I'm gonna tell y'all, like, all I can see is, from the time we was together, really both of us really not having anything. Like I said, she had a job, she was staying with her mom and stuff, and I came down here and I did get a job and I was staying with my son father. We have grown. It's not that we haven't struggled, but we've grown together,
Right.
and through the struggles, it just brought us closer, and it made us better partners. That's
Right.
and if you're not, and that's what I'm trying to say, if you can't see you growing with that person or seeing that person with you a month, 2 months down the road, it's like,
In potential, even if that person is not right off the top, as long as you see a potential and feel that person can reach that potential, it's up to you to see how long it's going to take for them to reach the potential. Letitia has reached her potential, fell off of her potential, got back on her potential, and fell back off her potential. So I know she has potential. It's just a matter of, her staying the course. But like I explained to her earlier today, actually, I was saying how we really need to do some things and take care of our household so we can go back to doing some of the things that we used to do. We haven't been on a vacation in a very long time. We used to travel. We've been to the mountains. We've just got hotels for the weekend, been to Florida, things like that. And we have not done that in a while. And of course, part of it is because we have newer responsibilities with bigger bills. But at the end of the day, we still need to get back to that because that helped our relationship grow together, just having that us time together. So I was telling her that earlier. So we're gonna be working on some of those things so we can try to get some things in motion around here. But that's probably gonna be about it for this one. So this is about our year 1 and 2, as well as a couple of other things we threw in here. So next one will be year 3 and 4, etc. Until we cover y'all.
unless
So
there's
where we are.
something you guys would like for us to
Yes,
discuss, or
yes. If
topics,
you
and you
right
have comments or
something you want to know
concerns.
about us or anything for us to address, please let us know in the comments so we can go ahead and get that addressed, as we would like to have great interaction with all of our subscribers. We like to thank our subscribers. For those that are just watching this video just now and have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and hit the bell for notifications when we post our new videos. Once again, we thank y'all so much. And from Tisa and Lolo, we want to say peace.
And thank you.